Hi, if you're an English language teacher, you've probably played the game called Angel, Bombs and Guns. However, in this video, I'm going to show you my digital version of that game without using bombs and guns, as I wanted it to be more child-friendly. It uses the same principles, but it's called Typhoon. Okay, if you've seen this video before, but want to know how to create one, then click on the banner above. Okay, as you can see, it seems very similar to the other version, Bombs and Guns. The teams are here with the grid at the bottom. But in this version, we don't have bombs or guns. We have a symbol which is Typhoon, which is you lose your points. We have a ×2, double your points. A change symbol, where you change your points with the opposing team. And we have points in general. As this version is primary level, then I would have points 1 to 10. As you can see, I don't have anything on my top row here. I'm going to quickly add that in now. There you go. And now we can begin the game. What I've just done, basically, I've just placed some vocabulary, what I want them to kind of revise and go over. I've also placed actions and colours. You decide what you want to put on top of the squares, basically. Now below the squares is where it gets interesting. I've placed randomly these symbols underneath the squares. I usually place 2 typhoons, 2 ×2s and 2 changes, and the rest are points. Now you can decide what you want to place underneath. So now we're ready to start the game. I have my symbols in place, where I want to put them, and the objects I want to revise. The aim of the game is to get the most points. And I have David and Maria in my class. Now David goes first. David can choose any square on the grid. But for this example, we're going to just go for the top row to make it a lot easier for us to learn. So David chooses A1. It's a sound symbol. Okay, so I play the sound for David. David, what is it? He said, it's a dog. Excellent. So I delete the sound and then I reveal what's behind it. 8 points. So David gets 8 points. Maria's turn. A2, please. What is it? It's a car. Okay, reveal what's behind it. Change. So now Maria can change her 0 points with David's 8 points. So now Maria gets 8 and 0 gets Maria's 0. Good. David's turn. David wants a 4. Okay, what is it? It's a pizza. Good. What's behind it? 6 points. Excellent. It's getting interesting. Okay. Now Maria chooses a 3, for example. It's a sweater. Well done. Typhoon. So now Maria loses her 8 points. Excellent. And you do this until you finish the game and all the squares are revealed. And there's a winner, obviously. Now, this game is great, obviously, when you're working online as well. If you're remote teaching, I just share this screen on Zoom or whatever kind of communication system you're using. And it's a lot of fun. They get quite excited. They don't know what's behind the square. And it's great for revising vocabulary and things like that. So this was for more of a lower primary, and I'm going to show you now one which my higher primary version, which is this one with questions here. You can choose whatever questions you like. Obviously, depending on, if you've got maybe teenagers and you're doing maybe present perfect, you can have you ever questions, basically. You can also change these questions to third person, anything you want, really, just to get them speaking and practicing third person, for example. It's the same principle. To choose a square, you must choose the question to ask obviously their partner, or maybe ask their teacher, whatever. For example, David asks Maria, can you play football? And Maria responds, and we just show what's behind it. Typhoon, you lose all your money, all your points again. The same principle. The next level, again, you choose what you want. But for me, for my high levels, I've chosen like kind of these more discussion, kind of like, they're not questions, but they have to discuss certain elements of what I've written here, a benefit and a drawback of. Again, you decide what you want to write here, and that's it. When you finish the game, maybe you want to play again the next day with another class. Well, you can just replenish these very quickly by having another slide at the end here. So now I can just copy and paste this in to my grid. There you go. Very quickly, and also the symbols that I had before. So you can even, it's great when you've got multiple classes of the same level and want to play the same game. Excellent. I hope it's been useful, this video for you. If you want to know how to create one, then please click on the link on the banner above. And thank you for watching.